Alright, what's up? It is December 4th, 2021, and I just had to refilm, or I'm just now refilming a video that I just made because I filmed it upside down somehow. But anyway, today I'm doing 50,000 steps. My goal is to get 50,000 steps, which is roughly 25 miles. So I started out today running a 10K, which is about 6.2 miles, but I actually ran 6.35, and I haven't ran in a while, at least not long distance. I was running 1 to 2 miles here and there, so I kind of just set out today, and I planned on doing 4, but I ended up doing, like I said, 6.35, and I don't know, I started running and it felt good, so I kept going. But I realized if you keep your heart rate lower and like slow your pace down, you can actually get you can run longer, pretty easy. My issue was that I would consistently have my heart rate go up to 180, 190, and I'd burn myself out by 2 miles, and my pace was just too fast for me. So I realized if I slowed it down, I'd be able to get more mileage in, and that's exactly what happened. It's like I'm normally used to running like between a 7 and 7:30 mile, but that's when my heart rate kind of goes up a bit. If I keep that up, my heart rate keeps going up. So today, my average heart rate, or average like mileage or speed or whatever, was 8:15 a mile, 8 minutes 15 seconds, and my heart rate actually stayed around 160. So that's not too bad. My legs were fucking killing me, but aside from my legs, my heart was actually doing fine. My heart and my lungs, which to me is the important part, because I can get through leg pain, but I can't really get through, excessive heart pounding pain. But anyway, I got through it and it felt good. So 6 miles. But anyway, the most I've ever done walking in a day was a half marathon, which was like 13 point something miles. That day probably ended up being 14 miles. And literally, it was just me and my friends. We decided to walk a half marathon. Not like an event, just like we were just walking for trying to get like 13 miles, 13 point whatever. And we did that. And that was kind of rough. By the end, my hips were just like giving out on me. But we did it. And today, the goal is 50,000 steps, which is 25 miles. So I woke up today at 4:30. Supposed to wake up at like 5:30. That was the time my alarm was set for. But I'm used to waking up at 4:30 now because that's when I get up for work. So I woke up at 4:30. I got up, brushed my teeth, whatever, and by 5 I was at the door, and that's pretty much when my day started. Was about 5, and I got back shortly before 6. And I had 10,000 steps. And yeah. So between that time and probably for the next hour or so, between 6 and 7, I pretty much wasn't moving at all. Like I wasn't walking, because like sat in the car, got some Chick-fil-A, blah blah blah, and started walking again not too long ago. So it's 8 o'clock right now, 8 a.m. And I have just under, like 40 steps under 14,000. So I'm almost at 14,000. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this walk. I might just be going, I might be doing 2 or 3 miles at a time. I'm not too sure. But the goal is not to do a continuous like 20 whatever mile walk. The goal is to do several smaller walks, so I have time in between to sit down, refuel if I need to, and keep going. Because right now I'm not walking with anything aside from my phone, and AirPods case. But I don't have any water or food or anything. So I figured if I just walk a few miles, do a couple laps, go back to the house, get some water, go to the bathroom, whatever, and then just keep going. I should be able to get this done, before 4 p.m. today. I don't know exactly how long it's going to take. I'm hoping I'm done by like 3, but yeah. So from the run, which, like I said, I haven't done more than 2 miles in well over a year. And the most I've ever ran was 7 miles. That was the most I've ever run in my life, and like in a given time, like without stopping. So having run a 10K today after not running more than 2 miles in a long time, it was a lot. And my calves are already starting to burn. And that's probably like the weakest part of my legs and my calves. I would often get like shin splints and a lot of like shin pain because my calves are so weak. But surprisingly, I haven't had any shin issues yet. They don't feel tender or anything, so I'm doing pretty good. I think, working out, doing leg training has actually helped a lot. So proud of that, thankful for that. But I don't want to ramble on. This video is probably going to be pretty long. Like I said, I'm at 14,000 steps. I'll probably do another short little update at about 20,000. So we will see you then. All right, what's up? It's now 9 o'clock. I'm sitting at just over 20,000 steps. And I just got home, drank some water, drank some of an energy drink. And I sat down for like 10-15 minutes. Then I was out the door again. I think that's going to be my plan. I think I'm going to alternate between 5 and 10,000 steps. And after that, I'll sit down, take a little break for a few minutes, and then keep on going. So next time I hit either 25,000 or 30,000 steps, I will take a break. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not wearing my hoodie or my beanie anymore. I'm starting to heat up, but luckily I think it's not gonna go over, like, I don't even think it's gonna hit 80 degrees today, so that's pretty good because of how hot I'll get just from constantly walking. But anyway, that's it for this 20,000 step update. I will probably make another video once I'm at 25,000. See you then. All right, just hit 25,000 steps. On my way back to the house to have a little rest, have some water, maybe change my socks, maybe my underwear as well. Starting to get a rash, and also got a blister on my heel. That's actually, I started feeling that once I finished running this morning, but now I'm starting to feel it more. But 25,000. I don't know if I can show you. Probably can't see that, but anyway, it's 25,000. Just gonna have to take my word for it, I guess. But yeah, we're on the way back, so probably be about maybe 25,500 or 600 by the time I get back. So looking forward to getting back and sitting down again, maybe stretch out a little bit, and like I said, change my socks and be getting back to it. Also, the time right now is 9:55, so almost 10 o'clock, and I am now halfway through. Keep in mind I started at 5, so yeah, if I can get done by 4, that'll be good, but depends on how many breaks I'm going to be taking and that sort of thing. So, all right, we'll pick this back up at 30,000. All right, so it is 11:10 now, and I just hit 30,000 steps. But the kicker with this one, with the last 5,000 steps, is that I did it in the house. Well, partially in the house, partially in the backyard, but 5,000 steps that I just did were completed, not out here, not like in the neighborhood where I'm walking right now. And it wasn't bad. It felt like it took way longer, but it was nice to have everything there. And I had to go pee really bad right when I was done, so I could have just gone pee really easily. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, my feet are really starting to ache now. part of the time I took my shoes off and I walked without them, and it was painful. So like I was saying, walking with shoes or without shoes, it was okay at first, but it ended up hurting a lot pretty shortly after. I think it's just because I'm accustomed to wearing shoes, and the only downside to wearing shoes is that you'll get blisters pretty bad, like I mentioned earlier. But aside from that, it offers way more protection. And, maybe if I was walking on carpet or something, it wouldn't be bad, but walking on tile, barefoot, kind of sucked. But, so I did that part of the last 5,000 steps, and then after that, I put my shoes back on, and it was way better. But the side of my foot hurts. It's like a weird pain I can't really describe. And then, other than that, my toes hurt. And yeah, it's just all this kind of painful right now. But all in all, being, over halfway done, it's not too bad. Not too bad. So I'm gonna get these next 5,000 steps and take another break again, I guess, and I'll be done before I know it. But it's almost noon, it will be noon by the time I'm done with these 5,000 steps. So once I'm done with this, take a break and then get at it again. Stay tuned. So it's 1:03. I just hit 40,000 steps. I forgot to do the 35,000 mark, but the last 7,500 steps or so have just been in the house. I was tired of getting that butt rash walking outside, so started just doing a bunch of laps inside, and it really it's a little bit better. I'm still wearing shoes, but I'm tired. my feet hurt so bad. But aside from that, my legs don't hurt that bad, and I only have 10,000 steps left, which, in all honesty, it's really not that bad. And I would normally be considering I have 40,000 steps, I would be at 20 miles, but I'm actually at 22.1 because of that run. And like I mentioned earlier, running, there's less steps than walking covering the same distance. So 2 miles of walking is roughly 4,000 steps. Running it might be like 3,000 or something. So that's why that's how that is. But my goal today wasn't mileage anyway, it was just steps alone. So 10,000 more steps. I'm gonna take a break now. I have food on the way, should actually be here pretty soon, so I'm gonna eat that, refuel, and then get back to it, and hopefully I'll be done before 4 o'clock. 45,000 steps. So yeah, my feet are pretty beat up right now. I wish I could set this on something, but I guess I can just hold it. So the last 5,000 steps, I just walked barefoot. Well, not barefoot, but socks, no shoes. And I think I'll put shoes back on for the last 5,000 steps. But the issue is what really hurts is the flexion of the foot. So every step I take, it just fucking hurts. And then also the bottom of my feet as well as my toes, they're just jacked up. They look fine, I think, but they hurt pretty bad. They're really sore. But the time is 2:13. I was hoping to be done with 45,000 at 2, but not too big of a deal. 15 minutes behind. Still gonna take a break. Still pretty sure I'm gonna be done by before 4 o'clock, so that was my goal pretty much, which will put me just at or under 11 hours, so not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna finish these last 5,000 after I take a break, and then I will make another clip talking about the conclusion. See you then. All right, I got it. 50,000 steps. Just before 3:30 p.m. So let's show you right there. So yeah, finally got it. Feet hurt really bad. but it was worth it. Only took me, what, 10.5 hours? About. So, it can be done faster, but the way I did it, I went pretty slow, and I did a few miles at a time here and there, and took some breaks, and, you know, yeah, still not too slow, not too fast. I took my time with it, and I got it done. And I think I probably could have done it better and faster and with less pain if I hadn't done that run in the morning, but I really wanted to hit that run just to start it off. So either way, 2 new goals today, a good 10K and a 50,000 steps. So that's pretty much it. Sorry, this dog's barking. My dog's out here, so he's gonna react to that. Hey, come on. Anyway, it was good stuff. I recommend you try it if you haven't done something like that before. And yeah, it was fun. Thanks for watching. Peace out.